Excuse me.
With the vertibird airworthy, we're ready to proceed with the next part of our plan, reaching command. You've helped us get this far, and I would appreciate your continued assistance. We don't know what the situation at command may be. I would strongly suggest equipping yourself, well, to cover any eventualities.
Tell me about my role in this.
Upon arrival, you are to assist Captain Peterson and myself in investigating the facility. You've proven yourself useful so far. Continue to do so, and we'll ensure you are appropriately rewarded.
Why do we need this place again?
Our attempts to make contact with the base have been futile, so we have to assume the worst. We also can't afford to abandon it. We're under-equipped and sitting ducks out here. Our only option is taking the vertibird and assessing the situation at base.
Not yet.
I do hope you're not wasting our time.
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Go on. Wait for me at home. Hey there.
Are you ready to go yet?
I'm ready.
Good. Captain Peterson and I will be equipping some suits of the T-51 power armor we found stored here as a precaution. Time to go. Get in the gunner's position. We've got to be ready for anything.
Connecting to elevator. Sending command. Ignition. Here we go. Oil levels nominal. Hydraulics nominal. Better get comfortable. ETA is 3 hours.
Remember, when we land, Fitzpatrick stays with Dr. Kane. The rest of us will investigate command.
Yes, sir.
There it is. Command. Fitzpatrick, can you hail them?
Yes, sir. Command, this is Victor Bravo 3504. Do you copy? Over.
Again.
Command, this is Victor Bravo 3504. Do you copy? Over.
I don't like this. I can't make out any activity from here.
Lieutenant, before we land, I want you to circle the oil rig. Let's get eyes on the situation.
Yes, sir. ETA 30 seconds.
My God.
I'm not seeing anyone.
Are those corpses?
Bringing the bird into land.
What the hell is this? Stay here. We need to find a way inside. Let's move. Damn, I'm hit. Under fire. Kill them all! What a mess.
Watch out, more of them.
Seems clear now.
Seems clear.
Hold it right there. Identify yourselves immediately before I open fire. This is a restricted area.
What? General Russell Ward, United States Army. Just what the hell is going on here?
General, we need to talk. There's hostiles all around and most doors are jammed. You need to go left and make your way up the catwalks. The door behind me still works. It'll bring you to the war room. Meet me in there. It's the safest place on the oil rig.
Understood. Let's move out.
Hold fire.
fire! Where's my cover? What was that?
Something's watching us. I think we're clear. Where are they?
The wall room is over there. Let's go.
seen your files, sir. You were supposed to be here 200 years ago. What happened?
Vault tech happened. We can talk about that later. Right now, I need to know what happened here. Who are you, sir?
I'm Colonel Whitehead. I served here under General Douglas up until 2279, and the lab suffered a containment breach. After that, everything fell apart. Those of us that didn't die abandoned the oil rig and either went into hiding or decided.
God, how did this happen? And these creatures, how many are there? How do we get rid of them?
These things are ghouls. The labs were working on some sort of project to create and use them as fodder. It went very badly. The oil rig's defenses were down, so we were sitting ducks. I returned here a few days ago with salvaged equipment to repair the Tarkin computer. It's all in place now. The only thing left to do is restart the reactors, and the defenses should do the rest.
Those are your orders, Colonel. Take our friend with you and get those reactors online. Captain Peterson and I will show up here. Dismissed.
Hey there. This won't be easy. There's a lot of ghouls roaming the oil rig. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. First things first. Take this ID card. You're gonna need it. The oil rig's currently on lockdown. If we want to get to the reactors, we need to override it. To do that, you need to send an override command from the terminals of General Douglas, Dr. Richmond, and Senator Clark. Let's move on.
Only opens with a key.
Target's locked.
Nice. Don't have the key.
Intruder! That should do it. We need to head for the reactors. The entrance is back in the military ops building. Something's here.
Hi.
We're here. This is the reactor control room. Are you ready to restart the reactors?
What do you need me to do?
I'll have a look at the terminal and see what the situation is. By the looks of it, we got lucky. The reactors are still intact. It's just a matter of inserting the dampening coils and nuclear agitators. You should be able to find spares in the reactor room, probably in containers. This is important. You need to insert the agitators in the lower insertion point and the dampeners in the upper insertion point. Don't mix it up. I'll power on each reactor as you insert the components. When both are on, I'll be able to restore the defenses. Just be careful. I'm reading a rad leak in there. There should be some equipment around here that can help protect you if you need it. One last thing. Those bulkheads will lock behind you to contain the rounds. I should be able to unlock them once the reactors are on. Good luck. One reactor is now online. Stand by. I'm gonna start venting the rads out when I get the defenses on. Flush the radiation, but the bulkheads are still locked. I think getting the defenses online will unlock them. Wait, I'm picking up movement in the vents. Like the ghouls? Noise must have attracted them. Watch your back!
stragglers at the bunch of the war.
You won't leave here alive.
Ground floor. Hostile down.
One thing has gone to plan. Good work, you two. It's encouraging that so much seems to have powered on. Maybe most of the damage here is in fact superficial. What we need now, most of all, is manpower.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected. Target down.
One thing has gone to plan. Good work, you two. It's encouraging that so much seems to have powered on. Maybe most of the damage here is in fact superficial. What we need now, most of all, is manpower.
Permission to speak, sir?
Granted, Colonel.
When we lost the oil rig, we also lost the ability to communicate with other outposts in the region. I don't know how many of those outposts are still around, but if we could bring the comms equipment back online, we can order them to be ready.
I see. Do we have the necessary equipment to restore communications?
We don't. But I know of it. You probably saw the USNS Harbor stranded not far from the before. It was the oil rig's primary supply vessel. During the evacuation, some troops tried to flee. I assume the ship broke down on board. I don't know what happened to those on board, but if anywhere has the equipment we need, it's there.
Excellent. That will be our immediate objective. Lieutenant Fitzpatrick will take our friend here to the USNS Harper and attempt to recover it. Meanwhile, Colonel, I believe a full debrief is in order.
Yes, sir.
I realize that I have not been forthcoming with you about who we are exactly. You've helped us get this far, so it's about time I tell you. We are the Enclave, the last bastion of our beloved America. It is our duty to undo the damage caused by the Great War, and I will ensure we succeed. From what I have seen here today, we have a lot of work to do. I extend to you an invitation to join us in this work.
Who are you people, exactly?
The Enclave came to be long before the bomb was dropped. The nation's brightest minds, our best fighters, our devoted politicians, all as one. From the shadows, we worked tirelessly for the good of our country. We made sure that no matter the threat, inside or out, we were ready. We were the true patriots. Now we are the continuation of the United States of America, and we are duty-bound to rebuild it.
So, what now?
First, we proceed with Colonel Whitehill's plan. It's the best lead we have. After that, we rebuild. With these ghouls gone, we're safe here.
Your cause seems noble.
I'm pleased you think so. You are proving to be valuable to us. Find Lieutenant Fitzpatrick at the vertibird when you're ready to head for the ship.
Hi.
Ready to head out?
Not yet.
All right, come back when you're ready. Ready to head out?
What's the plan?
Colonel Whitehill is certain that the USNS Harper has the materials we need. The easy part is getting to it. I'll fly us there. And after that, we improvise. We need to find a way to get the ship back here. You ready?
How are you holding up?
If I'm being honest, I don't really know. I haven't had the time to process all this.
Let's go.
Board the vertibird and we'll get going. Temperatures, check. Hydraulics, check. Ignition.
All systems go. The ship's not too far. We'll be there soon. Whitehill said it's been stuck there for 10 years. I don't know how that thing is still floating, but if anyone can get it moving again, it's you. Open fire!
You haven't got a chance.
That's close enough. Who are you? What are you doing here?
You first.
I was, with the Enclave. Someone sent you? Was it the Enclave?
Yes.
Great. You better come with me then. This way. You're looking at the last survivors of the Harper. We've been here so long, we didn't think anyone would come.
What happened to you guys?
Isn't it obvious? When those Mirelurks crawled aboard, we locked ourselves down here. Found out too late there was a radiation leak. We fixed it up, but not before the damage was done. Some of us died, and when we started changing, some took their own lives. We're what's left. Maybe it's karma, I don't know. The irony's not lost on us.
What are you gonna do now?
Look, truthfully, none of us care what happens to this ship. We're not Enclave anymore. We just want to get to shore and spend our days in peace. So here's the deal. I've got the FOB you need for the autonav to start back up. You let us get to shore first, and then the ship's all yours.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You did get rid of the Mirelurks. All right, here. Thank you.
Get me off this ship. I can't take it anymore.
Should've just stayed on the rig.
Those damn Mirelurks.
Yes, there's no way to live. Please, get me off this ship. I can't take it anymore.
Hey.
Any luck?
Yeah, I've got it covered. You should head back.
Hey, that's great. I'll head back to command and let him know you're coming.
All those years, I can't believe we're finally off that damn ship. It's finally time for us to start our new lives.
That was the right thing to do.
Well, we appreciate it. Truly. As promised, here's the USNS Harper FOB. Just slot it into the auto nav and punch in the oil rig's location. And before I forget, here, we had a ton of caps between us. Take them as a token of our appreciation. You better get going. And be ready. They're going to want to know why you took their ship on a joyride.
And where exactly have you been?
There were complications.
Maybe you should have ensured everything was working correctly before sending Fitzpatrick back. But we appreciate your work nonetheless.
What next?
Assuming everything is in order, we'll put out a radio call to rally any other survivors along the coast.
Anything been happening around here?
I've been looking through archives. Colonel Whitehill has updated me on the Enclave situation. Things are far more dire than I anticipated. That said, we must focus on our current objective first and foremost.
Anything else need doing?
Not currently. USNS Harper should have been stocked with everything we need to restore the radio.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Excellent. Lieutenant Fitzpatrick, are you able to repair the radio equipment?
I can do it right now, sir.
Good. I've recorded orders to be broadcast on the radio on a hurricane. I want you to insert it into the comms equipment and return. Here.
All right, that should do it.
This is a mandatory service bulletin to all former and serving personnel in the United States government and the United States. Under immediate effect, You are already doing such a Let it be known by all that the Enclave are back, and nothing will stop us in our pursuit to restore our country. I want to recognize the service you've done for the Enclave thus far by formally inducting you as a second lieutenant. While I acknowledge this is an unconventional appointment, we find ourselves in unusual circumstances, and you have proven your capability to us. And given how well you conducted yourselves with returning the USNS Harper, I wanted to give you an additional reward. We found this while you were away. It seems to be a prototype of an upgraded laser rifle. We found accompanying schematics, and you can keep it. When you need to return to Boston, feel free to use the vertibird at the hangars. You should now speak to Colonel Whitehill for your next assignment. Dismissed, Lieutenant.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. I'm sure you'll be an asset to us. Speaking of which, I've got a mission I could use your help.
What's the mission?
It might be a while before people respond to General Ward's call, and we need manpower now. I had heard rumors about a group of remnants scavenging for supplies around the Commonwealth. Now, I think I have a lead on where they might be. If we can get to them, I'm sure they'll join us on the railroad. I'd like you to back me up.
Who are these people?
Survivors that escaped the oil rig like I did. Most likely a mix of soldiers and technicians. Both of which was so mad.
What do you need me to do?
Cover me if needed. I don't know exactly what we'll find.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Good. Meet me at the rendezvous point. I'll mark it on your pit boy.
Over here, Lieutenant. We've made contact with a pocket of Enclave remnants in the Commonwealth, and they're prepared to come under my command. I need you to give their CO these orders. Dismissed.
Easy there. Who are you? And what do you want with me?
Here to help.
Given the circumstances, you'll excuse my suspicion.
Stand down, officer. We're looking for some remnants. We've secured command and need to regroup.
Colonel Whitehill. Can't believe it. Good news at last. I was taken prisoner while scavenging for supplies. I was with a group of other survivors holding out in an old family bunker. They'll have no qualms returning to the oil rig, I'm sure. Here, I'll mark the location on your map. You'll also need this key. Thank you again.
Excellent. Thank you for the information. I'm gonna make my way to the bunker now, Lieutenant. Meet me outside.
Ma'am.
Let's rendezvous outside the bunker.
Cancel alert. Area clear.
Got new orders for you.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll action these immediately. In the meantime, I'm pleased to report our outposts have already recovered some vital equipment. Please deliver these supplies to General Ward. I'm certain he'll be most grateful.
Ma'am.
I've got the key. Let's head inside.
Ah! Who are you? No. Well, I'll be damned. Kano.
Stanley? Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Didn't think I'd see you anytime soon. What have you been up to all this time?
A lot. I'll fill you in on the details later, but suffice to say that with the help of the lieutenant, we've managed to secure the oil rig. Now I'm trying to track down survivors and bring them back.
The oil rig? That thing still floating?
Just about. Your expertise is sorely needed, though.
You hear that, guys? We've actually got orders. Pack your things.
Thank you, Stanley. I'll have a vertibird ready to collect you. Lieutenant, let's rendezvous at the oil rig.
Thanks for the assist. Thought that was it for me.
We'll be back at base soon. Just gotta pack up the essentials. We'll be back at base soon. Just gotta pack up the essentials.
We'll be back at base soon. Just gotta pack up the essentials.
General Ward's a brilliant man. He'll lead us to victory.
General Ward, this is Chief Engineer Myers. He was stationed here before the evacuation. The lieutenant and I found him amongst other survivors.
Pleasure to meet you, General.
And you, Miles. As you can see, there's a lot of work to be done here.
I can see that. Say, General, I've got to ask. Whitehill said you came from a vault. Are there any others?
There were meant to be. But due to Vault-Tech's gross incompetence, only 4 of us made it out. Until the long-range transmitter is operational and I contact High Command, we're limited on manpower. Brings me to your first order. I need you to repair that transmitter.
Oh, well, sure. I can do that, sir. But do you not know? Raven Rock.
Colonel Whitehill told me. A great loss, yes. But there are multiple fallback locations I can still attempt to make contact with.
All right, give me a day, and I'll have it in tip-top shape for you.
We're counting on you, Stanley.
I have something here.
They've already secured some equipment. Impressive. Let's see what they have for us. Interesting. Well, this uniform may not be appropriate for your rank just yet, but as far as I'm concerned, you've earned it. May it serve you well. Dismissed.
Thank you for the help. I wasn't expecting to run into Stanley, but I'm glad we did.
What now?
I don't have any further orders for you right now. I'm interested in seeing what happens when Myers repairs the transmitter. I recommend joining us in the communications room tomorrow, and seeing if General Ward has any success contacting anyone. Until then, you're dismissed, Lieutenant.
Sir!
Dismissed, soldier.
General Ward knows what we've lost firsthand. He's
Sir.
our best chance.
You made a wise choice joining us, Lieutenant. It's good to have you.
How are things going?
Frankly, I'm disappointed in my predecessors. Incompetence and gross negligence appears to have run rampant. However, I intend to see the Enclave's mission through, no matter the setbacks.
What's your plan exactly?
Our long-term goal is to establish control over the United States, as is our right. Unfortunately, we are a long way off that. Right now, we need to muster whatever troops we may have and repair this facility.
Tell me about yourself.
I don't think personal information is relevant to our operation.
Never mind.
We'll speak later.
Doctor?
I'm at a loss for words. So much destruction.
How are things going?
To be perfectly honest with you, I'm discouraged. The condition of this facility? We've been set back enormously.
What's the story with this place?
Yes, an oil rig with no oil. I don't know how the press never caught on. It's loosely modeled on another offshore platform out in the Pacific Ocean, although far smaller. Far from the coast and equipped with a state-of-the-art lab and factory, it was key to the continuation of government after the inevitable nuclear war. I was so excited when I found out I was being transferred to it.
What's your story?
My family has a long history in medicine. In fact, my great-grandfather was actually a pioneering surgeon. As for myself, I spent many years studying medical science and chemistry at Princeton before being contracted by West Tech. I worked on some truly exciting projects at West Tech and was transferred to Mariposa Military Base to work on something truly groundbreaking. I do wonder how Major Barnett fared after the nuclear war.
I'd never leave my family behind.
I am not particularly fond of personal questions. If you must know, no. I did not leave any family behind. I had little interest in engaging in frivolous activities. To me, my work is all that matters. I have the ability to change the world, and I intend to use it.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
Not at all. In fact, that's why I found myself here in Boston on that fateful day. My work had just been transferred for the Mariposa Military Base to a new state-of-the-art facility in this region. You can understand why I can't say where exactly, of course. The General was overseeing my transfer personally up until the bombs fell. I hope that the facility is still intact.
What was it?
I'm afraid that's highly classified information. You understand, of course.
That was it.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Never mind, actually.
All right.
We'll restore law and order, whether the people want it
Captain.
or not.
I knew something must have happened to command, but this? There's so much to repair.
How are things going?
It's hard to keep positive seeing our base in this state. But we've got to keep faith in General Ward and the Enclave.
What do you do here?
For the time being, I've been placed in charge of managing the oil rig security. Nothing gets in or out without me knowing.
Anything I can do to help out?
Just keep doing what the General says. Everything here is under control.
I gotta go.
See you around.
Whatever the Institute is planning with their synths, it can't be good. Careful around the railings. It's a long way down. It might be a little cramped, but it's the safest place in the world.
All done, General. If there really is anyone else out there, you'll be able to reach them.
We'll see. (117.89) High Command, do you copy? Hmm. 122.37. High Command, do you copy? Damn it. 125.11. High Command, do you copy?
This is High Command. Confirm your identity. State how you got this frequency.
I don't believe it.
General Russell Ward, Department of the Army. I'm in process of reactivating the Atlantic oil rig, and I must speak to the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
I do not have a General Russell Ward as an active officer.
Conduct a cross-reference with Enclave personnel transferred to Vault 111 in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Please stand by.
I think the General's getting somewhere.
I have confirmed your identity, General Ward. Stand by while I transfer you.
So, what's the aim here?
Having contact with High Command means we can put through equipment and personnel requisitions. Assuming they've started caring about the oil rig again.
With their support, we'll be able to restore the oil rig to its full potential and return to our primary goal.
General Ward, the Chiefs of Staff are currently indisposed, but I wanted to make your acquaintance. I'm the Senator of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Senator Matthews. Allow me to congratulate you on your resuscitation. I'm told you're reactivating the Atlantic oil rig. Tell me, did Dr. Kane make it out of the vault with you?
She did, Senator. Regarding the oil rig, I'm requesting reinforcements. They're urgently needed to properly repair and staff the facility.
All in due time, General. I'll see to it you get what you need. Are there others in the room with you?
Yes, there are.
Then I look forward to making their acquaintance. I have other matters to attend to now. I will be in contact, General. We have much to discuss.
Senator, Chiefs of Staff, you telling me I've gone from living in a hole in the ground to having a functioning government again?
Colonel, you know Senator Matthews.
No, sir. He must have come to office after we evacuated the oil rig.
I see. In any case, our current priority is to ensure the oil rig is safe, structurally and defensively. Myers, coordinate with the other technicians to audit the oil rig's integrity and repair urgent faults you may find. Everyone else, continue to ensure the oil rig's safety. I will let you know when I have further orders. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am.
Hello, Lieutenant. Now that we have a moment to talk, I wanted to congratulate you on a job well done so far.
How are things going?
I know some of the others are downbeat, but I'm optimistic about our position. Just a few weeks ago, I had to fend for myself in the wasteland. Now, I'm back at HQ. Yes, it needs a lot of work, but I'm confident in our abilities. We might be in a position to reestablish ourselves out there sooner than you think.
Anything I can do to help out?
Not at the moment. We're going to focus on regrouping until General Ward says otherwise.
What's your story?
Like many, I was born into the Enclave. I carried out my training over at Raven Rock in DC, and then transferred here shortly before it was destroyed. General Douglas spent most of his time overseeing the lab's work, so I handled the operation of our field troops in the Commonwealth. Losing Raven Rock hit us hard. We were isolated. And when we had to evacuate the oil rig, most of us went into hiding. I had to watch so many die due to exposure out there. I couldn't take it. That's why I came back here. And ran into you.
Never mind.
I'll let you get back to it.
Always keep your weapon close, and don't be afraid to shoot on sight. The wasteland's a dangerous place.
Sir.
Yes?
Never mind.
Dismissed.
Perfect. Sweet. Perfect.
Perfect.